How's it going, guys? AZPlow21 back again with another episode of our UFC save here in WMMA 5. And here today we have UFC on ABC, Volkov versus Velasquez. Last time that I saw you guys was for UFC on ESPN Dos Santos versus Tuivasa, in which in the main event, and the co-main event as well, a couple upsets. Tuivasa, TKO victory over Junior Dos Santos. Benson Henderson getting a unanimous decision victory over Alexander Volkanovski, albeit in the lightweight division. Here today, Volkov versus Velasquez is our main event in Texas. Khalil Roundtree versus Phil Davis, OSP versus Glover Teixeira, Shanna Young versus Paige Van Zant, Al Iaquinta versus Beneil Dariush, and then Aljamain Sterling versus Jimmy Rivera rounds it out. All right, everything's taken care of. All of our emails, all of our news, everything's good. Let's get straight to the fights. Of course, we are working towards our next pay-per-view, which is UFC 261, McGregor versus Gillespie. 2 title fights, Tony Ferguson, and the return of Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get this one going. Volkov and Velasquez. All set to go here. Our first prelim is Austin Lights Out Lingo taking on Steven Ocho Peterson. Our first prelim fight is going. Austin Lingo and Steven Ocho Peterson. Peterson, the favorite, and he loses via unanimous decision to Austin Lights Out Lingo. Up next, Alex Munoz takes on Natan Schulte in the lightweight division. And your winner is Alex Munoz via knockout. And he said he would like to fight Michelle Quinones next. Up next, Alex the Great White Morono taking on Aliaskab Kisriev. That is in the welterweight division. And your winner is Alex Morono, giving Kisriev his first loss of his career. Up next in the heavyweight division, Carlos Boy Felipe taking on Greg Hardy. And your winner via submission is Carlos Felipe. That's now 3 straight losses for Greg Hardy. I'm more than likely going to cut him after this. Any chance you'll give any of these younger fighters a John Jones treatment, giving them a title shot while they're still in their early 20s? The thing is, I'm not going to super protect, like these young fighters. If they make their way up the rankings and they deserve a title shot, then they'll get one, I'm only protecting a limited amount of fighters. All right, up next, Rin Nakai taking on Yanan Wu. In the flyweight division, Wu, big favorite at -300. And Rin Nakai gets the win via submission. Kimura in round number 1. It was rated as a great fight. She was 0-3 in the UFC before this. And she gets a big win here today. Up next, Irina Degtiareva taking on Faith the Immortal McMaw. Degtiareva 6-1. McMaw is 9-4. And Degtiareva gets a submission victory in round number 3. Unless they're named Macy Barber, then no one can touch her. Yeah, it's a very good point. Rinikai does have some major guns, indeed. Yeah, if they're named Macy Barber, they're protected with my entire life force. And Degtiareva celebrates winning her debut fight. Up next in the featherweight division, Julia the Jewel Budd taking on Ioni Razafierson. Of course, I was at that fight where Julia Budd lost her featherweight title to Cyborg. This fight right here, Budd versus Cyborg. Rated as a fantastic fight, huh? All right. And then Razafierson, 1-0 in the UFC so far, has a win over Gabrielle Holloway. Budd is a super duper big favorite, and she wins via rear naked choke in round number 1. Up next, Tisha Torres taking on Mizuki Inoue. Tisha Torres, a big favorite in this one. at the strawweight division, and she loses. Wow. Gets knocked out via a kick in round number 1. Tisha Torres not having a good time. She's definitely going down to Invicta. Yikes. Wow. Okay. Mizuki Inoue losing to Jinyu Fran, then a big win over Tisha Torres here today. Wonder how Chris Cyborg is doing. I'll check in on that after this. She wants to fight Erika Tiburcio. In the flyweight division now, Naoki Inoue taking on Bruno Acevedo. Inoue, small favorite at minus 160. And your winner via knockout is Naoki Inoue. First main card fight of the afternoon as Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling takes on Jimmy Rivera. Jimmy getting a big win last night in real life over Cody Stamann. Coming off a win over Rafael Assunção and then a loss to Dominic Cruz. Meanwhile, Aljamain Sterling coming off the loss to Henry Cejudo for the title, and then he beat Jose Aldo. And your winner via split decision is Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain said he wishes it was a unanimous decision. All right, Funkmaster getting the win here today. Up next in the lightweight division, Beneil Dariush taking on Al Iaquinta. Dariush, staple of the UFC. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight winning streak. Last one over Charles Oliveira. Also beat Moicano. Number 9 in the division right now. Al Iaquinta, number 4 in the division. Coming off wins over Hernandez and Poirier. And then a loss to Gregor Gillespie. Iaquinta, the small favorite. And Iaquinta knocks out Beneil Dariush, ending his winning streak. And wow, what a good win there for Iaquinta. Up next, Shanna, the Shanimal Young, funny name, taking on Paige Van Zant. Shanna coming off a win over JJ Aldrich. Meanwhile, Paige Van Zant, still popular as ever, coming off 2 straight losses over Molly McCann and Mackenzie Dern. And Paige Van Zant gets the unanimous decision win over Shanna Young, improving her record to 10-6. And everyone, let's go party with Paige Van Zant. Next fight, OSP takes on Glover Teixeira in the light heavyweight division. OSP ranked number 13 after a loss to Serkinov and then a win over Antigulov. And Glover Teixeira, a loss to Shogun Hua and then a win over Ryan Spann to his name. Hashtag rigged. Ooh, Glover Teixeira, 41 years old, getting up there in age, but getting the win anyways over OSP. And he hasn't retired. Big win for Glover Teixeira there. Co-main event time. Khalil the Warhorse Roundtree taking on Mr. Wonderful Phil Davis. Roundtree number 21 in the division, coming off a win over Jim Crute. And Mr. Davis, of course, of Bellator fame now. He's on a 4-fight winning streak. McGeary, Albrechtsen, Cavalcante, and James Mulheron. Former challenger for the title. My guess is Phil Davis wins this one handily, and he does via unanimous decision. Hashtag protected page. Oh well. Phil Davis praises Roundtree for a tough fight. Phil Davis is back in the UFC. Main event time. Alexander Drago Volkov taking on CAIN Velasquez in the main event. Velasquez, 13-4 in the UFC, coming off the loss to Anthony Johnson and then a big win over Jair Rosenstrike. And then Alexander Volkov coming off the win over Walt Harris, but then losing via TKO to Curtis Razor Blades. Velasquez, the favorite at minus 200. Let's go ahead and get this main event going. Roundhouse kick to the body. Catches the kick. Velasquez going for a takedown, and he gets it. Side control, knee above the hip. Into the ribs, pounds away, unable to land many clean shots. Under a minute left. And grounding and pounding here. Velasquez won the round. Catches Velasquez with a right hook. Uh-oh. Velasquez catches the kick and gets another takedown. Nearly 2 minutes gone here in round number 2. Round number 2 is over. Under a minute left to go. Round number 3, another takedown attempt. This time from Volkov, interestingly enough. Round number 3 ends. Takedown, unsuccessful. Volkov. Velasquez looking for a takedown. He can't get it. Starting to tire a little bit now. 2-punch combo. Velasquez seizes the chance. Kind of just grappling him and pushing him up against the cage now. Final minute of the round. Hard foot stomp. Uh-oh, Usman. Cardio CAIN is no more. Well, it looks like Volkov needs a stoppage here. He's going to have to pull one out of Derek Lewis's bag. Greco-Roman slam for Cain Velasquez. Halfway through round number 5, it looks like he's going to take this one easily. Uh-oh. Velasquez unloading. Volkov taps out to strikes. Oh my God. Cain Velasquez with a big slam and then starts unloading on Volkov, and Volkov taps out to strikes. Wow. Your winner via submission due to strikes, Cain Velasquez. All right. Big card there. A little bit of a popularity decrease in some areas. Let's see. We'll just give out performance bonuses. So let's see. There was Mizuki, Rin-Nakai, and Alex Munoz. There you go. Ooh, there you go. A nice little $2 million profit on the card. Like to see it. CAIN is on the hunt for another title. We'll see. Right now it's Olynyk and Curtis Blades, but you know, one more big win, maybe Velasquez will be in the mix. All right, go ahead and update our rankings as always. Take a look at our emails and whatnot, and then end this episode right here. If you're watching on stream, I'm going to do one more fight card. Take a look at our rankings now as we update them. Cain Velasquez moves up to number 4. And Volkov moves all the way down to number 14. Yikes. All right, let's see here. Oh boy. Teixeira moves all the way up to number 5. Davis up to number 9. Gustafsson down to 11. OSP all the way down to 17. Who did Davis fight? Roundtree, right? He's still at 21. All right. Middleweight, Lyoto Machida has debuted at number 15. How about that? 35 days until he's back. Welterweight, nothing going on. Lightweight, Alia Quinta, number 3 now. Despite him losing to Gillespie. Featherweight, no movements. At bantamweight, no. Oh, Dillashaw moves up 1 spot. Jimmy Rivera down 1. Flyweight, Jose Torres debuts at 14. Inoue moves up to 23. Raza Fierison at 8. When is that Izzy pay-per-view? That is not this month. It is the next month. Women's bantamweight, Macedo moves up 1. Tracy Cortez debuts at 25. Women's flyweight, Van Zant up to 16. Nakai up to 20. Strawweight, Tisha Torres goes all the way down to 25. And that's it. All right. That's going to do it for this episode. If you're watching on stream, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing one more fight card. But for everyone on YouTube, I'm AZPlow21. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. If you click on the description, follow that link to my Twitch channel and follow it. I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Next time I see you guys, Hermanson versus Costa.